is most malleable. If Magus is merged with her, she may not survive the sever.
We won't let it come to that.
Not to join the Golden Downer, but how are we supposed to find the kid? What are you... Oh, Flark.
What's going... Oh, Flark.
They've got the Cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone.
To go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you. You wanna pop a squat, golden boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. Took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my smart bombs. Just like that.
We have...
Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Do you have a minute to fix my stuff, too?
Sure. Okay, let's make some flarkin' cool stuff. Doing, done. Now that was some quality crafting, if I might say. All set. Tell me if you need anything else fixed up.
I'm all good for now. I'll let you craft that new blaster extension.
It's gonna be sweet.
My shoulders are sore.
Yeah, Mantis is heavier than she looks.
How is she connected with my soreness?
Oh. Hey, sorry. I didn't mean to.
It is fine. Your company is always welcome. And thank you for the gift.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Figured you might want to light it from time to time in memory of your family.
Why would a lit candle remind me of my family? Every memory I have of them has been carved into my flesh.
You... what?
The red scars that I bear. They are a record of every great deed, an important milestone in my life.
Oh. I just thought it was because they look cool.
No, Peter Quill. On Katath, we practice scarification, so that there is a record, proof, that one is worthy to enter Ultath. Such a record is required for judgment in the afterlife.
So, your tattoos are actually a record of your life that's been carved into your skin?
Yes. The process is known as the Jil Tara, and is extremely painful. It requires focus and self-control, and occurs many times in a Katathian's life.
No offense, Drax, but they just look like a bunch of swirly lines.
Perhaps to you. To me, they are the most important moments of my life. Each line is composed of 1,000 scars, each engraved with the tooth of a walnut creature.
What kind of moments get recorded? Kill counts? Stuff like that?
No, Peter Quill. A Katathian life record is a record of just that. Major milestones and important events. Like the day I became a man.
Gross.
And the day that Hovat accepted my proposal of marriage. And later the marriage ceremony itself. And the day that Hovat gave birth to my daughter, Camaria. And the day that I lost them both.
Now I see why there's scars.
Yes. Once I believed my failure to avenge their deaths had banished us all to Sarduth. But now, thanks to you and the others, I see a deeper truth. Life does not have meaning without suffering as well.
So, hypothetically speaking, if you died tomorrow, what would happen?
My Cho-Tak, my life essence, would travel to the gates of Ultath. There I will be judged by the great kings and queens of ages past. And if deemed worthy, the gates will open.
And if you're not, worthy?
The gates do not open.
And...
I am cast into Sarduth, where I will cease to exist.
yeah. I guess that's bad. So, how do these kings and queens know if you're worthy?
By reading the scars that make up my life record. From that they will judge whether I am worthy. For some, a life of meaning comes from their trade. For others, their family. And others yet, from following the warrior's path. Each is a valid entry into the gates of Ultath. Hence the record.
What happens if you don't have a record?
Ah, like yourself.
Sure. Like me. What happens to someone like me? Do I just immediately get thrown into Sarduth?
No, Peter Quill. Your record is instead given by those who knew you in life.
Ooh, yeah. I might have some problems.
Doubtful. I've seen your dedication to the Kree child and woman, and to this crew. And what you did for me. It is a testament to your worthiness.
Oh, thanks. If anyone deserves a happy afterlife, Drax, it's you. Think you'll be adding any more to your tattoos?
Yes.
Like maybe a Guardians of the Galaxy logo?
Perhaps.
Good enough for me. All right. Oh, Gamora!
Since when do you meditate?
I don't, but desperate times and all. Stuff's been a lot lately.
I get it. How the help me do I get it?
So, how do you use this then? In case, you know, Rocket asks.
Well, for one, it isn't about just holding it. You also need a comfortable place to sit, where you can be relaxed but alert, and focus on your breathing. Then you practice. A lot.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot more work than I was hoping for.
Anything worth doing tends to be.
So how do you do it?
Focus was something Thanos beat into us early on. But it wasn't until I lived with the priests of Palma that I realized how limited his version of meditation really was.
I can't picture Thanos meditating. I kind of always figured he was this egotistical tyrant.
Oh, he totally was. But Thanos also understood that aspects of meditation could be useful to his cause.
Like focus?
Focus, increasing overall awareness, pain tolerance. He came up with a series of exercises, fun little games for me and Nebula to compete in as part of our training. The worst part was, we didn't even know what he was doing until it was too late.
What do you mean?
Thanos' brand of meditation warped us, turned us into hyper-focused weapons. That way we were numb to the horrors of his agenda.
Killing people.
Assassination is just a different name for murder.
So how did you cope?
We made puns. Bad, stupid jokes to shout as we were killing people. The more terrible, the better.
Here I thought you just had a really lame sense of humor.
Oh, I do. But it was the only way to survive. And it was something we did together, a new kind of competition, just between me and Nebula, to see who can make the other laugh.
That's really messed up, and yet oddly endearing.
Yeah, well, even bad puns can only get you so far before your conscience catches up with you.
How did you end up living with the priests of Palma? They're not exactly your kind of crowd with the whole pacifism thing.
Mantis introduced me to them last year, when I needed to heal. They helped me in ways I didn't think were possible.
Helped? How?
I guess you could say I was broken. Thanos, the war, working as an assassin, it'd take a toll on you. By the time Mantis brought me there, I was ready to give up. I mean, I was miserable. Convinced I was beyond redemption or worth. I truly believed I deserved to die.
But you didn't. Die?
No. There was this boy there. A Khan.
The one you hugged in the village?
A Khan was like me. Lost. His parents had died in an accident. He was combative, rebellious, the opposite of a pacifist. The priest thought it would be a good idea for both of us to work through our scut together.
And was it?
At first, not really. He was a pain in the butt. But over time, we came to rely on each other. Thanos had taught me how to meditate in the functional sense, but not in the spiritual sense. Like how to work through my trauma. Caring for a Khan, he forced me to reflect and process. And together, through mutual support, Khan and I were able to overcome our demons.
Wow. I had no idea meditation could be so intense.
Or beneficial?
Well, yeah, that too. I guess I should give it a go sometime. Although I'm kind of scared of what I'll find.
Who knows? You might surprise yourself. I know I did.
Yeah, maybe.
So, Warlock. He's something.
Not sure we can trust the guy who looked at the Grand Unicorn himself and thought, The lad looks like a reliable rascal.
He simply knows that the true evil is Magus. Raker is but an impressionable fanatic.
A fanatic with a lot of firepower. Guess that explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo.
If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. Thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land on the spaceport.
All them bars. And betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments, while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold.
What the flark? Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side. Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter?
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
You struggle in vain! Smash him up, Drax! Stick it to her, Groot! Rocket! Do your thing! Get some!
I thought you'd never ask! The roving one's making the rest of them harder to kill!
Let's pop that fool so he stops handing out treats! That brings powering up the others!
Our enemies grow stronger! Feel my wrath! Not there! He's boosting everyone but us! Tie him down!
Launch me onto these fools!
I see that sword!
You don't stand a chance!
Rip him a new one!
Wacko's better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki.
We need this piece out.
I will comply. If the promise is to be realized here, Converted will be flocking in to witness it. Are we the only new arrivals?
We must be late. As usual. We're wasting time, Peter. I don't like the sound of that fulfillment thing. Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were Knowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
This mission is about saving Nikki. It'll be a real shame if Cosmo bought into the promise, but like we said in Lamentus, if we cure her, we cure everybody.
What kind of promise could they offer a dog anyway? A nice game of fetch.
Exactly. We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
There does appear to be an excess of it stored here.
Dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Flark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but
I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
they got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon Faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So their power... didn't work.
Flarkin, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right? Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlos. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
What's taking so long?
Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans. There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He would not align himself with the Grand Unifier.
I had a contact here. Rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. What's maybe? Whoa. Head free. He always gave Groot the creeps. Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus's space magic ritual?
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Shh! Quietly.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Whoa. The Emporium used to be right here. Did the church destroy it?
Doubt it. The Collector probably blasted out of here at the first sign of trouble.
But the first sign. The Collector's supposed to be able to see the future.
Oh yeah? Never saw me coming, that's for sure. Had no idea I'd bust Groot out of there. Hero? Don't get all mushy on me now.
Oh, man, Rocket's talked about these. He's gonna love this.
Wonder if Cosmo's gonna keep control of the station once this mess is sorted.
You fear he will lose his command.
He wouldn't have many defenses left to push back a second invasion.
I ain't never been on the dog's good side, but the thought of new management, it don't sit right.
Hit him down, Groot! Dropping like flies soon enough.
Get the point!
Trash! Destroy!
Having fun preying on the weak?
Save your nice words for later, Quill!
What would I do without you, Rocket? This looks like a dead end.
For some more than us. Others.
What must it feel like to have one's soul torn in two?
If Magus was half my soul, I'd be happy to get rid of it.
Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of there.
That's not gonna work. They must have started the fulfillment already.
Why?
I just figured there'd be more converted around up here.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
The Cortex could...
Nikki had Warlock's soul stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
That's not the way to Cosmos.
Might be something down there we can use. Brute.
The seedy underbelly, seedy underbelly. You know, they used to run a poacher's ring out of here.
Is that what that smell was?
Yep, rotting beast from Mac Loop 4. Was really hoping there'd be hover bikes down here.
Why would there be?
No outrageous parking fees, for one. And two, sometimes you want to drop something off without anyone else seeing.
Can you squeeze in there?
Yep.
So if there were hover bikes down here,
We could have hopped on and zipped down to the lower city. Me and Groot used to do it all the time. There you go. Should be safe.
should be. Thank Flark these boots are waterproof.
Find anything?
Dead end.
Let's continue before Nikki becomes a dead end too.
The level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! end of the galaxy. Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier. The fulfillment must not be stopped.
That's it. He finally snapped.
Gamora, wait for us!
Next time, you're on your own.
Not going into the light this time, little buddy!
Cowards! Face us!
We've got enough on our hands, muscles.
Dealt with! Not again!
Again? No, it ain't my fault he's acting like this.
The fire's beefing up his crew!
The Flying One empowers them with faith!
Yeah!
What's next, Peter?
Throw that, Drax! What the flark, Gamora?
Something has snapped in the assassin! Die with
Rush, or you shall be returned!
Whatever happened to not running in?
That was last time! Crush him, Drax! Keep him busy, crew!
Man, are we even putting a dent in this guy?
Cowards! Face us!
Maybe let some of them run, Drax?
You won't ruin her this time!
I will ruin them all!
That is amping up his buddies!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
Must be a doll thing. I don't know.
There are more arriving!
Wish we found some flarting hover bikes. Hey, Quill! Want to see some fireworks?
Look away, Rocket! At least we stopped whatever that police was doing here!
He was converting them to the promise!
You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good.
Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked up church?
Of course not, just
what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I could take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenwoobury.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. What say we go stop a nutjob cult leader?
Yes.
Incoming! Gamora, slice him up!
Punch it, Drax! Drax, toss it! It's a breathing room, Groot! Oh, you rocket!
When we find Breaker, I get it first!
I believe he will find us! Beware!
There goes the arm!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
Big... built tough! We need to really pile it on!
What's next, Peter?
They are coming at us from everywhere!
And we're gonna stop them every time!
Still can't believe you killed Nebula!
I can't believe it either! Guys, what do we do about this big bot?
Been too long since I blew something up!
Show him some muscle!
Who else did you kill? Anyone I know?
We'll sort this out later, Rocket!
Hey, Scuttnut! Yeah, you! Put down my friend, or else! We're barely scratching the big thing's paint!
It's all you, Gamora!
Cut to pieces! So we can forget what I just said, right?
I am glad you confided in us, Gamora! Prepare for pain!
Clark! Quill! It's got Groot!
Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours!
Yeah, we're all a bunch of misfits. I get it.
Raker doesn't know what he's in for!
I will make him choke on his lies!
I see it! With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
You see that kid in the ritual thing?
I could not miss him.
You think the church did that to his head? Or was the poor sucker born like that? So, Gamora... How am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done? You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me, but now I kinda miss it.
I did not know you were so sentimental.
Almost drowning changes a guy.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over. We should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
Really? A Faith force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
Peter, let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time for literature!
But this would...
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
fucking snipers! Fast cowards!
We need to close this distance!
Big one's wide open! Shoot the girl!
What the? Coach is juicing his team members!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either! Say a prayer!
Keep the breathing room, Groot! This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
Ready!
Stay away from the edges!
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you across!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Can't tell if they feel pain, but I know when they feel dead!
Lamar's commandment #1, thou shalt stab!
Look! Golden Boy and Uniparker are still at it!
We're sitting ducks!
You are wrong on both counts.
We can't stay here!
On this we are agreed.
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there, you saved me one!
No promises!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Provide some cover.
Past time someone got stabbed!
Of course it was easier to get to before!
Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that!
The Warlock saved us from certain death.
I ain't scared of Raker and his little light show!
It was him or me, and it wasn't gonna be me!
I hope Worldmine has a solid life insurance policy!
Stay away from the edges!
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you across!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they... What's next, Peter?
And ready. We
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember?
Get
You
back
always
in there,
count on you,
Tiger!
Gamora! Time to shred him!
It needs to be ensnared.
We need to take him in for a forced landing!
Cut him down, Groot!
Well, you're a big target, that's why!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The Warlock is more valiant than I believe.
Stop zipping around! Just let me snark and blast ya!
Ground
with
is
the
training
big
that I may
guns!
bash his skull.
Drax! Shut him down!
Of course it was easier to get to before! See? We don't need Golden Boy's help!
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes. Wriggle rare.
His perfect posterior. His
Champion cheeks.
Groot thinks we'll be Knowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn. And the brainwashing cult. And the Magus World Destroyer thing. You know what? Maybe we should avoid Knowhere for a while.
Battle must have been tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Something tells me it never was.
Yep, that's part of Knowhere's charm.
Look out!
Who are you first, wizard?
Let's not add to our problems!
So many lousy angles to come close!
It'll be a slice!
Justice is swift!
I hope Worldmind has a solid life insurance policy.
Okay, we gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftop!
Rip them up, cracks! How many are there? It's like all of Knowhere showed up!
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it.
A full blockman!
That was not the name!
I like it better!
Having fun preying on the weak?
We approach the dog's tower!
We still have to fight our way through!
Rocket! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump.
The warlock is more valiant than I believe!
Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
So now you're finally happy?
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over.
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Is that like a Catathian minstrel?
That's a wrap! Finally, I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge. That's one way down.
The best way! Look! They're still at it!
At least our guy seems to be winning.
Boom, baby!
You sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream. Always knew Knowhere would get raided, but not like this. Thought it would be the world mine cracking down on him. You gonna make us a bridge or what? Oh, you gotta be flarking kidding me.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Leave this to me!
Whoa! Glad that wasn't rocket!
You are a valued member of this team. Not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
So will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
You will regret it.
Suck to be a celestial head, just floating around the edge of the universe, a stuck toilet. And then parasites move in and build a space station. They start digging out your brains. How dumb are these flartnards to even fall for this full flarkment garbage?
Magus. Demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. Endless hunger.
Oh yeah. Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to asking yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
The beast is being exposed to the promise.
No! Safety's off, people!
Get away from my dog!
Watch your butt!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Need your help here, buddy! Let them rock him!
Why does the dog not mind blaster?
Just buy him some time to recover! Nobody kicks the dog on my watch!
Oh no! These fanatics only understand violence! Die!
Drop it on him!
The mutt better remember us saving his tail here!
You can remind him later!
Another promise destroyed!
Don't be sad! Keep punching their stunned lights out!
Breathing room, Groot! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking it down!
Well, do something!
You're welcome!
Thanks, Gamora!
What is next, Peter Quill?
What's next, Peter?
Round and close, Groot!
On it!
Ow! That's gotta hurt! You owe me 112!
Thanks, buddy!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
Breathing room, Groot!
Peeking! Round 2! That's one big, bad, scudding robot!
The solution is simple. We must take it out first.
Check you later!
this!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Fight them, dogs! I am trapped!
Quill! Musclehead's in trouble!
Head on a swivel!
These fanatics only understand violence!
This flatnard's sucking up all my blood!
Why does the dog not mind blaster?
Give him some time to recover! Up you get, little buddy!
I got all these toys I'm just dying to use!
That big robot is a serious problem! Rocket! I guess this means there's no Knowhere resistance!
The dog is not dead yet!
Last time someone got stabbed!
Is it me or are we barely denting this thing?
We need to focus on taking it down!
20 seconds! Send it their way, Drax! Nobody kicks a dog on my watch!
Especially not that one! Peter! Drax needs help!
This foe will not break so easily!
Need a hand?
Save your nice words for later, Quill!
I thought I was a goner, man!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of Knowhere!
Something tells me we got more scraps ahead!
Carle orin padalakano.
The fuck are you doing? He's one of them now. He's our friend. Yeah, so was Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy.
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there. I can hear him.
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Oh, Flarkin, just shoot the mutts!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is he? Cosmo smelled it. Smell of Knowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Not at time that matter. Same reason Catania not go home.
Knowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met there.
It's true. Knowhere his first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits sent Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
Family would never turn back on Cosmo.
I lost my family too. My mom died right in front of me when I was just a kid.
Then Piotr Quill should know. Cosmo would work like dog to have family back.
If they are part of this promise, these humans are most assuredly dead. Do not be swayed by the bribe of their return as I was.
Promise is only empty until fulfillment be. Perhaps it's Katati who lost hope too quickly.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fix your lies.
That's it, buddy. You tell them.
Nowhere is Cosmo home be. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick 'em, boy!
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. You think he'll be okay? Hey?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so...
Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture.
attacking rat snatchers? Gah!
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
The way the church spreads their faith tech everywhere, it's like some weird disease.
Groot says if it's a disease, it's a pretty one.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mud.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
Ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
To save her people.
When he was in his promise, Drax said Magus was...
Eating my soul.
And anything that eats can die, right?
That don't sound too scientific.
Wish to poison its food supply.
We're the food supply, so... no. We'll kill it the old-fashioned way.
Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the universal church of crap.
Guardian of Galaxies, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi death.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church goons between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Yeah, Cosmo is retaking power and security, where his pups are hiding. Without power, Knowhere is being lost. Pups too.
Gotcha! Be careful up there, buddy.
Throw that, Drax! Remove the shield! You and me both! We can take him out!
Another force! Come
When possible, circumvent electrical hazards! Watch the large one's explosive!
This has got my name on it!
What is next, Peter Quill?
That Brody Mind guy's really starting to tick me off!
I agree! The electric-wielding foreman must perish next!
Don't get hit by the mine! Ugh! Get off me!
The enemy proves persistent!
That was too close!
I am coming you! Bomber's really messing with my flow!
Look out!
Thank you, Peter Quill! Go get him, Tiger!
No, Gamora!
I see it!
Finally! Sick of those dastardly mines!
What's down that giant brain train?
Perhaps our enemies will find out! Face first!
Crush him, Drax!
Those mines are gonna be an issue!
It's not the shield, it's the mine! Enough already!
So, let's take that sprint! Nothing beats this! I am trying to destroy!
I'm good!
That's why I'm close to the rail!
Close the distance! Don't let them pick you off!
They cannot run from me!
Normal attacks aren't working!
Those poor goons got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Lungs are already gray.
You know that.
I have seen them many times.
What's in all those towers and pods?
You're doing a lot of hanging around.
Drax, can you help Pivo?
Drax, Drax, over here, hurry! I move as swiftly as is necessary. Well, you know I was just messing with you.
Over here, hurry!
What's that?
I move
There
as
ain't no such
swiftly
thing
as
as
is
gray
necessary.
lungs.
Well, you know I was just messing.
No such thing as gray lungs. You know. Oh, you're
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you guys know.
Gray
You're always good.
Did you guys know?
Oh yeah.
Naturally.
You're always good for a laugh, boy.
Any ideas, Gamora?
I can probably get you up there.
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Knowhere's resources during the war.
Don't ever underestimate the elector's political power. He's got something good right
PS5 ever.
The church accepts no claims. Same stuff, but higher.
What do you think? Same stuff, but higher.
I've been thinking. Yeah,
Might be time.
What do you think?
There's a way to steer
Same
Knowhere
stuff, but
directly into
higher.
the rift.
Can't risk it if Nikki's here.
Want to erase the best place in the galaxy? No way!
I've been thinking. Yeah, the nobodies look out for themselves, but they're also paranoid.
Careful, this place is practically
Careful, this
falling
place is
apart.
practically falling apart.
Up and left. Discover the cortex.
Get back on its feet.
Think you can get me
Up
up
and
there?
left all this once they discovered the
Right about
cortex?
there. Seems
Hey, Groot, think you can get me up
Wanna
there?
get a look from up high.
Scoping.
Right about there. I want to get a look from up high.
That's a valid question. Many homes are made from wood. Fruit, don't listen to the scary man.
This place smells weird.
Brains go sour if it sits too long.
It's like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Kriya,
What's that?
the waste product of a large Kentuckian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable.
That's one way of putting it.
That's one way of putting it.
Well, it don't help none.
Well, it don't help none. Oh, what have they done to you? I don't know what's more dizzying at this place. Looking up or looking down?
Neither. Look your enemies in their eyes.
What if I could? Staring down somebody's crotch ain't as effective. My baby.
Why do the mightiest powers of the universe not intervene against the church? Galactus, the stranger.
Wonderful and terrible things we were gonna do. Turns to see all my investments go up in smoke.
What investments?
Couple seed fundings, some weapons research, funneled some units into goon training, couple bets.
You had units this whole time?
Now just look at you.
Gonna need a hand up again.
I can't even get there.
Groot's asking if there might be tiny people living inside our heads.
Okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, Knowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Knowhere, and it won't be the last. We've still got Cosmo on our side. Once we give the church the boot, he'll whip this place back into shape.
Hopefully not too good a shape. Thanks, Will.
Brain chunks stuck between the ridges of my boots.
As do I.
Like somebody's melted gum.
Nobody better trail none of that gunk into my shit.
They buy bone scrape from spinal fluid, too.
Why?
They're mostly scientists, trying to understand the mysteries of the universe or create the next big weapon. I've been thinking. Yeah, the nobodies look out for themselves, but minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance.
We'll blow it up if that's what it takes.
We're dealing with power we've never seen before. No way we'd survive that.
I will do it. While the rest of you flee. It'd be an honor.
You don't know nothing about explosives. This is Larkin Knowhere, man. I ain't blowing up nowhere. Whole lot of them.
Soon to be one less.
Getting real sick of these skiffs bringing more doom.
How many do they have?
Our mighty battle shakes the very ground beneath us.
That ain't us, man.
We've got fake tech everywhere.
I wish we had time to demolish all of it.
Probably yelling bad poetry at somebody. Yeah, they keep flying in more creeps. I'll keep putting bullets in them.
What's next, Peter?
We're getting real sick of these skiffs bringing more doom.
These Larkin aren't speak.
Who's next? Nobody?
Just keep swatting. We're almost out of the cortex.
We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes.
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
Here. Guess we're climbing brains again.
Gotta get across that gap first.
Just so you know, I'm reserving the shower indefinitely after this. All right, crew. Let's make a bridge of our own.
bro புதன்கிழமை போகணும் ப்ரோ ஆஃபீஸுக்கு.
Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
He's seen what we can do.
More importantly, we know what we can do. All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Who said saving the galaxy would be easy?
After kicking Raker's butt, I wouldn't be surprised if Warlock finds us.
That still leaves Mantis.
We'll have the Cortex by then. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump back to Lamentus. Gets a little...
அவர் வேற லெவலில் பண்ணுகிறாரு. நம்ம எங்கே போகிறோம்? காலைல நான் ஏஞ்சதே 9:40. போயிட்டு எங்கள் அப்பா ஏடிஎம் கார்டு ஆக்டிவேட் பண்ணோம். போய் பண்ணிட்டு அப்படியே ஹேர் கட் பண்ணிட்டு வந்துடலான்னு பார்த்தா
Alright, crew. Let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock
ஹேர்
makes it
கட்
to the
மட்டும் பண்ணல.
finish line.
முடி வேறு வெட்டணும்.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
Alright, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
After kicking Raker's butt, I wouldn't be surprised if Warlock finds us.
That still leaves Mantis.
We'll have the Cortex by then. It's just a hop,
Netflix,
skip, and a jump back to Lamentus. Careful, catch a little...
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this. Surprise, Scott Bucket!
We see Raker in there! He's fine!
I'll try to talk Nikki down if she's in there. Almost there! Push through this!
They will regret angering a Catathian warrior!
Thanks for saying what we're all thinking.
Do your thing, Gamora! These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about!
Shame they will not remember once they are dead! Wizard! We stand before your temple gates! Come out and die!
That was awesome!
Push it there! My mind fills with rage!
Oh man! You guys are in big trouble! Final stretch, people! Everything you got!
About flocking time!
Past time someone got
Waiting for Groot!
Is the whole church here?
Everybody showed up for this one. We'll never hit him while he's moving around that fast.
I have assuaged the threat! Return to the skirmish!
Let loose, Rocket!
And stay down, you Martin know before Thor.
Can't wait to see your face on a wanted poster!
We shall not fail. Keep on planting these creeps in the ground, bro.
Haven't had a draw like this since the war!
Glad I sat that one out.
I hope Worldwide has a solid life insurance policy. Oh, you back!
Where? They keep moving.
Run him through!
The bloodlust is strong! I am losing control!
Good! We need the destroyer!
Almost there! Push through this!
They will regret angering a Catathian warrior!
What's next, Peter?
Feels like we're up against the entire army!
Your focus should be divided between here and Lamentus, right? Slash him, Gamora!
We'll tear down this church!
So glad that man is on our side right now!
I seem to be
Francis on
bleeding
our
my
side.
own blood!
Might want to check on that, Peter!
Let's show them they met with the wrong freaking team!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now!
Zap! I love playing Zappa Zealot! Ah, Take 2 of those and call me in the... Go get him, Tiger!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
I got all these toys I'm just dying to use!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Fight him off, Rocket! Lay on the herd! Creeps are coming from everywhere!
Good! More for the bloody reaping! Wizard! We stand before your temple gates! Come out and die!
Somebody on the other side of that wall just had a pants
Cut to the chase!
So many of them! Gonna cost me a fortune in ammo!
We'll build Knowhere for it!
Guys, what do we do about this big bot?
He can't get us all! Come on, guys! Let's mob the bot!
Once we get inside, I'm on Ranger!
Don't be mad if I accidentally put a couple of rounds in that dash bag!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs!
Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in me mode.
Ha! Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already.
Whatever they're up to,
Go, go, go,
the
go.
Cortex,
Go, go,
it
go, go,
starts
go.
now.
Get,
This
get.
is Knowhere. Our Knowhere.
Destin right. Let's show these Spartanards the door.
I'll show them my blade.
It'll be a glorious battle. We are with you, Peter Quill.
What did they do to the Cortex?
Nicky!
They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all the galaxy's faith energy right into them.
Fulfillment has begun.
We gotta get her out of there. But how?
Free the hand, and they lose power. I count 4 cables. Let's pull them out.
My blade should be able to slice into them.
Sickle Drax!
Breaker's elite crease is wide open. Bring on the pain.
Flip another religio nuts.
Another one? Go, Rocket! We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her.
Ain't happening as long as all that stuff is coming out of the hand.
Brace yourself!
What have they done to the hand?
As long as it's stuck, the gateway between worlds stays open.
Anyone see Raker?
You'll hear him scream as soon as he shows up.
I can't believe the enslaved the continuum cortex. I mean, we've all thought about it, but still.
That did something. Look at the hand.
All right! 1 down, 3 to go!
What's
What is next, Peter Quill?
Ready!
That's right! Feel it! And then help us stop your ritual from releasing it! Just need to unplug it 3 more times!
Why lock Nikki and the machine inside a face shield?
To keep us from getting her out easily!
continue to burn!
Having fun preying on the weak?
Nikki! Can you hear us? We're gonna save you!
That barrier must be soundproof!
Put down another fanatic!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Starting to get a little nervous! I'm not ready to be a dad!
Hey, Quill! Want to see some fireworks?
At least they haven't started plugging them back in!
They do not have any problem-solving skill!
Groot's right! The bubble's drunk! We can get at that last plug now!
Let's get to it!
There ain't no feedback zone once that last one's cold!
An explosion will not stop us!
The hand's almost free!
Maybe it'll be rain? Think there's a rain on the other end?
Contemptible machine, your time is up!
Here we go! Oh no! Guys! The handle broke! Another clamp is jammed!
So unjam the Dastin clamp! Groot's right! The bubble's drunk! We can get at that last plug now!
Then let's get to it! Wipe them out, Rocket!
Yeah! Got a feeling the Grand Unicorn will show up once we break his
We
tongue!
need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand!
Punch him up!
Death has come!
Bust out the smart bomb! Don't get sloppy! We can end this!
Speak for yourself! Loud and sloppy is how I get things done!
I was just trying to wake him up!
Having fun preying on the weak?
Last one, people!
Hurry! We don't know how long she can last! Don't hit that boosted one or we'll get bombarded!
I can't believe they enslaved the continuing vortex! I mean, we've all thought about it, but still! Probes is healing his pals!
You can't do that without a head! We're almost there, Nikki! Hold on!
Yeah! Hang in there, kid!
My great strength goes underutilized!
Last time someone got stabbed!
Don't shoot that one or it will! We gotta unplug these bastards!
Here we go, huh? I might need some help! Nikki! It's okay, I got you.
Hands off me!
Why do you insist on ruining everything? If you won't join me, then just stay away.
This is why I don't have kids.
Nikki, this isn't gonna end how you think.
Says who? You? I saw what you did. You should want to take it back. I can feel the light inside me. The promise will be fulfilled.
Does she not realize her plan has been thwarted?
This... a minor setback. Isn't that right, Grand Unifier?
The Cortex was meant merely to ease the burden on you, Matriarch. We shall retreat. Please, give me an excuse to kill him.
Is this him? The first divine vessel?
A pale shadow to your magnificence, Matriarch.
Let him watch me do what he could not. I'll draw faith across the entire galaxy myself if I have to.
If you think you can handle...
I'll handle whatever it takes.
Nick. Damn it!
They ain't getting far. I got a tracker on Golden Boy's butt.
You what?
Yeah, I tagged him back on the bridge in case he ditched us again. We just gotta get back to the Milano.
Rocket, don't ever change.
Tracker's online. Confirming Goldie's on the Dastan Sacro Scut.
Seatbelts, everyone. We're going in hot.
Crap. Hold on. Hold on. Got him! Alpha Hercules system, inside the Keystone Asterism.
Got it. Coordinates are in.
We're not getting away this time.